Just two announcements or items for note for everyone today. So one, we have a new podcast. It's called Public Safety First, available where you can get your podcasts. And so that'll be a conversation with Dave Buchanan, who's the Director of Public Safety Advocacy, and a bunch of people from around the country. There's currently 2 episodes up, which are fairly short, but I know they just recorded another one at APCO this week. So that'll be coming, so it could be an item of interest. The other thing is that if you recall, last month I talked about how we're leveraging the AT&T network, right, as we come online with the FirstNet core, and then we built out Band 14. And so we now have 41 devices that are certified on the FirstNet core. It basically means you can get a FirstNet SIM, it'll say FirstNet on your phone. And so that's 26 smartphones, 8 tablets, 3 rugged handhelds, 1 hotspot, 2 in-vehicle routers, and 1 modem. And so that will continue to increase over time. But it's exciting to have that many that are certified now and will function and operate with success. Unfortunately, Kyle couldn't be here today as he had a family emergency. However, my colleague Dustin from External Affairs was able to make it over for a little bit and can talk a little bit about a deployment update for y'all.
Thank you, Tim.
Good morning. Is that slide up?
Yep.
Okay. Again, I'm pitch hitting for Kyle this morning, but did want to give you a quick update on progress so far. We have 211 sites in progress, 72 sites on air already since the opt-in, which was last summer. And obviously you can see the recent areas covered. I guess one question I had for Tom and Chris is when we say Columbus Junction, we get a new site there. What is the process to let the local officials know that there's a FirstNet site going up, or it's on live? Or if it's something that we need to do? I mean, I want to talk about that because I think that's one next step that I want to take control of.
I think you can go through the board, or the sheriff maybe help you
Okay.
With the sheriff's association or the city.
Yeah, because I just want to get because there's a lot of sites coming by the end of the year too. And I just want to get a process internally, make sure it's all right with you.
Previously, I don't think we got notice of when sites were turned online,
Okay.
So that information would be helpful.
That's great.
Well, I get those emails, so if you don't mind, as soon as they go live, I'll send those to you. And then on our regular monthly update, we'll talk about it. And then, but I did talk to you, I talked to you last week. Next month, Andy Sackwriter, our network guy, will give you more of an in-depth, kind of like your previous, you had the maps and all those.
Good.
We'll get another one of those. And if it's all right, like every 3 to 4 months, we'll do a full-blown in-depth with a bunch of maps. As new sites go on, I'll email you and Chris. But I do want to make sure that all the local folks know when a site goes up. To give you an example, my in-laws live up at Cresco. Last 5 years, my AT&T phone, I got 0 service. And I was up there 2 weeks ago and I got 4 bars because Ridgeway has a new tower. So it's really changing the rural area coverage, so in a good way.
Yeah, because this is significant, 211.
In progress. Yeah, then we have 72 on air so far.
Yeah.
So the build out is going great. I mean, one of our partner up there is Northeast Iowa Telephone Company. They're doing a great job. We do have that one issue at Alameda County, but we'll keep working that. So,
Are these greenfield sites?
what's that?
Are these all new greenfield sites?
I don't know the answer to that, Tom, but I'll get it for you. Again, I'm not a network guy, so I'm pinch hitting today, but if you have any questions,
Okay.
get them to me, and I'll get them answered. Anything else?
I've got one quick question. For these 72 sites, what roughly is the percentage of Iowa that those 72 sites cover? Just real rough.
I don't know, but I'll get the answer for you. I don't have that in front of me, so.
'Cause that helps us put it in perspective about, how your footprint is growing.
Yep, I'll get the answer I'll get the answer to you for that.
Maybe just as a rough, everyone takes this as written in stone at all, but you think about your statewide system, how many sites is that?
90.
90. Cellular systems in a state are generally over 1,000. So there's a pretty significant difference there. And in the cellular world, much of the amount of sites is done not necessarily for coverage area, but for capacity, right? So we're all using a lot of spectrum, so that's why there's usually a lot more sites, meaning that you're adding capacity to areas versus just a geographic area of coverage. But it's pretty significant.
So to Tim's point, there could already be coverage there, we're just adding capacity. But that's not gonna be the case at every, like my in-laws example, there was no coverage there. So now we have coverage there, so. Okay, anything else? Thanks.